the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Alek Manoah. What do we need to know here?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Ready to go? Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
This one in the air. Darno. One away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Mookie Betts.
He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And even if it doesn't sound like it, think about the pace over the course of a full season. That's over 80 home runs. Well, they're going to have a hard time getting him out in this one because he is dialed in.
Here's Mookie now.
Ball inside.
Betts launched a homer in his most recent game. Betts, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Right through there for a strike. Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Betts chasing that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
No, that's a ball.
Comes a 2-2. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first.
You're out.
2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
That is third. The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Freeman went deep in his most recent game. Hammered, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Strike.
Smith wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Hee-haw.
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And there's a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And it's even up.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
strike. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back in Anaheim. And on the hill in this one, number 70. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout for any type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical that he's got it.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-2. Stays alive. That one missed. That one misses. So lead-off walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Mike Trout.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That's a strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Now going in there to Mike Trout.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nice job behind the plate there. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mike Trout.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown into the Hall of Fame.
Next to him, Zach Neto. The 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Betts over to second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. End of one, and we're still scoreless.
I'm on the run, you wild. You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is
back here at Angel Stadium. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Los Angeles Dodgers putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Set down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second.
Ball.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Adele on his way over. 2 down.
Batting up, the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
And next for LA, Hesung Kim. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. Back for more of the Freeway Series. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele.
Ball 1. No.
And the slider just misses. That one
Ball
misses.
four. Take
So a
your bait.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball.
Here's a 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Five.
Two down, nobody on. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And there's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And at first, and here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
No, that's too high.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Moncada off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher can play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I'm in in the city going cray cray.
Back in Anaheim, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yep.
Just off the outside edge, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
Swings through that high fastball. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie. Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. And Mookie takes. On the ground to short. Slings to first. First two batters retired here at the top of the third.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, bases empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Single to right in his first trip. That one ripped, but foul. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball.
The 1-0. And
Ball,
another
no.
ball
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Fouled off left side. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Shot well at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Just
Outside, ball.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. And a
That's a
4-pitch
ball.
walk.
Take your
He
base.
just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Number 27.
2 outs, runner at first. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. That is the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. On to extra innings. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives, finds open space early and often.
That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and holds it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Max Muncy digs in now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Man at second. Muncy hits one in the air. Adele should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kirby Yates getting ready to go. Suter also getting ready. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, Zach Neto up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. The total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
See, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now batting Joe Adell. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one popped up. Kim. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He hit into a double play his first time up. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
Ball 1.
Laser could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. There comes the throw, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great ball right there.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0. And on second, 2 down. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next one misses. Ball 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Angels lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Ready now for the 5th inning. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Fly to left his first time. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Call on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
The 2-1. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. A new arm into the game, the righty, Kirby Yates.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Very big and back coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Ball.
And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is out of play. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Betts. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Mookie Betts pulls one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
One down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. Hard ground ball, base 9. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen it like a beach ball.
Rolled over to third. Moncada. More for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. Last half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud working through some struggles lately. Shot grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike at 95. The Dodgers leading by 4, last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. d'Arnaud gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. So digging in, Josh Lowe. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat.
Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Number 70 won't go any further tonight. Pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Lake Trinan on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
shot it
No.
well. In the box, lays off for ball one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball
He's
2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air, center field. Pajes under this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And now batting, Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. Called out on strikes. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next,
Leading off
Andy
for Los
Pajes.
Angeles, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Here we go, Kirby.
In the air, right field. Adele has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. No question about this one. It's out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 16th homer of the year, and they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kirby Yates will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brent Suter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down, Alex Call getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. Back in Anaheim, Zach Neto, one of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drive, gap to gap. He's doing it all, Boog. Those extra base hits are just piling up.
He rarely chases and doesn't miss the mistake pitches.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter, plain and simple, and he's making pitchers pay.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to first, Freeman. He steps on the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7.
Here's Joe Adell, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. 2 away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. His righty-lefty splits there.
No, that's the ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez gets under it. And the inning is over. Angels held in check. It's 5-0. back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never change us. We gon' do what we major. Got it grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
0 for 3 in this one.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, the foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This one in the air, center field. Trout drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag.
Hey,
See.
beat it up.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop,
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Low. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brent Suter won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silseth.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner at first with 2 away. Will Smith to the plate. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Got him, working. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
It's been been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10, and I the whole team, and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's light work, my God, we gon' see. Just said I'm on 10, just count it on me. And I live that life.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
No,
really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 2 away now.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Moore up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Angels go quietly there. They still find themselves down 6 in. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Joyce.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Once he digs in, he's already homered in this game. Ball 1 there. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Hard, dude.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two now. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So
base.
lead-off walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Stepping in, Alex Call. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. The flip, 1 second, a sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the second baseman, Tae-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one missing inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And it's off the batter's eye. A 2-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ben Joyce is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They turn things over to the southpaw, Drew Pomeranz. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's Ohtani, not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Siggy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here, into the home bullpen for a homer. They do it again, back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. So 2 down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Robert Stevenson, the closer of the staff, is throwing. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
No left field.
Hold on, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-2. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back to the top of the order. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. Foul out of play off to the right. And a strike in there. Outside. Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Late with the swing there. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
2 down, bases empty. Now the And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Wyatt Mills will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hey!
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Ooh, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. This to third. Moncada tossed to first. 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas. 1 for 4 with a double. First pitch misses.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Ripped to short. The throw to first. You're out. And that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Bottom 9. Zach Neto up now. War doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boog, he affects every phase of the game. You've got to have a guy like this on your roster.
It's more than the box score. He shifts the momentum.
Yeah, and that's what makes him elite. Never know when his impact will show up, but it always does.
That's up. Ball 2.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two on the way. And that's outside. Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 7.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Adell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He
Ball
really
one.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice play right there.
Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through it for the K. Angels with only 1 out left.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Soler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball, no.
They're down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starters say, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaubel. Thanks for joining us.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si cobro no todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' 2. la prendo molotov. Man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están.